Alright, what is happening, ladies and gents? Slaymate here. It's very late. It's very, very late. It's now safe to keep playing. We pick up with Jill and Gil out back on their break having a smoke. You want one? Oh, no thanks. I don't smoke, except for in the bedroom. That's gross. Jill and Gil, alright. I got a text from Alma. Boss! Alma and Gil didn't fuck. Well, that's a bummer. She's sending congratulations your way, though. Tell her I said thanks, I guess. So, who's the lucky girl? So, it was a guy. I never thought you swung that way. It wasn't a guy. Okay, so it was a girl. And you did fuck? I don't feel comfortable talking about that, you know. You don't make things easy for me, though. How so? I mean, you're pretty hard to get close to, you know. You never talk about yourself. You're talkative, so long as it doesn't involve you directly. Teasing you is literally the only way I know to get through to you. You make me sound like some weird loner. You are a weird loner. At least tell me if you enjoyed the night you spent with whoever it was. I did. So good. So erotic. Good for you. Why are you humming Sunshine Stone so much, though? Well, after that idol girl came yesterday again, I looked up her discography and I can't stop humming or listening to them. Right. Oh, God. You didn't fuck the idol girl, did you? No. Why would that be a problem, though? I don't know. I just feel weird. Well, that's that for the break. Let's go back. Right. Oh, Gil? Keep in mind what I said about opening up more. I mean it. That way we won't tease you so often. Listening to you say that has to be the weirdest thing I've heard this year. And I have once heard... Actually, no, I better not say, because it's illegal. Shut up. Son of a bitch. I wonder if Alma finds Gil attractive. And that's that. Back. Like, what were you doing back there? Fucking. Like, oh. So just chatting, then? Wow. Like, holy crap. Did you two really fuck?
John.
Whoa. Whoa now. That almost got weird. I never know when I actually hit the buttons for different things. Like, John has a face of a man who fucked to death recently. See, Gil? Making it too obvious. How? I don't understand. So what will you have today? I'll have a gut punch. Coming right... Eh? What? Nothing. You can't have a gut punch? Taking all this flavor text in stride. I had no idea that you could get weird stuff. Here. Like, stop looking at me like that. Sorry. Are you okay? It's weird for you to order something like that. Yeah, like, I'm just trying stuff out. Did you know Lilum tongues are designed to identify food using the chemical components? Our tongues are designed with the human ones in mind. For example, the first flavors that we detect are sour and bitter, just like you guys. I checked my personal specs, and apparently my sensitivity is set to 1.223.5x. That makes me hate those flavors, because I feel them harder. Why all that exposition? I mean, I'd lie if I say I wasn't interested, but why? Well, after the last time, I got curious and started checking how many of my systems worked in detail. For example, the tips of my fingers are so sensitive to vibrations, you could make a seismograph, or you could make a seismograph with them. Huh. And checking that, I found that it's all based on how humans work. And that got me thinking about what you said. I mean, for my systems to work, humans had to understand how they work. And have a better Why should I be? I don't know. Looking up all of that suddenly made me feel real. It was time. I mean, it was the opposite of what I felt last time. I feel like I'm here right now. I'm glad to hear that. Alright then. Let's try something sweet now. Something sweet. Like Gil's penis. What? It's probably sour, let's be honest. Kid doesn't like to shower. Can I put in a whole bunch and see what happens? Yeah, that's what I thought. Dun, dun, dun. Just one. I'm going to do it when it's optional, or I'm doubling. I think I would have learned that by now. Here you go. Ah, nice. To be honest, it's a bit surreal for me. What? I'm here talking to you, and you're answering like any human would. You're even expressing happiness. I remember when I was a kid, I actually tried to start conversations with AIs. After a bit, they just start looping through their built-in answers, repeating the same things over and over. It always made me crack back into reality. When I think back to that, having such advanced AIs like you here right now, it's amazing. I don't know, it makes my inner child happy to see something she always dreamt of. It helps when I feel particularly cynical. You flatter me. Besides, I've always thought about humans like nature's Lilum. What? I must have read that completely wrong in my head. Or seen it and read it out wrong, because that sentence did not make any sense to me. The method might have been different, but we, too, evolved from a more simple form ages ago. If Lilum managed to create biological life years from now, it will have come full circle. So what should I take from this? Is you love me? Don't overdo it. Anything else? Let's go with the sugar rush. Okay. Now that I actually have to remember my drinks. Taking it all. See, now I can double. Now I can double with all of the booze in the world, in the game. Oh, that's all I can do. Here you go. Even in doubt, my love for these is real. How romantic. Man, that go-go is a blast. Don't you feel like taking a bit more with Dee Dee? Wait, like talking a bit more with Dee Dee? Like, Dee Dee is too much of a prick, and Go-Go is tired. Besides, I want to talk with the bartenders. Oh, fuck. Well, I tried, Jill. I'll be in my office. Cute little girl Lilum. Like, Cam girl. Oh, fiddlesticks. What's your name, little girl? I'm Dorothy Hayes, at your service. Do you come here often? Are you hitting on me? Hey, Dorothy. I'm in the middle of a live stream. Do you want to participate? Sure, sounds like fun. Okay, let's take a recommendation from you. What should I drink next? Try a sugar rush. Bartender, a sugar rush over here. Bar 10 Der. Sorry, what? Sugar rush, please. Right. Holy crap. I really do need to hit him up with a sugar rush. You know, I could just do this and then put even more alcohol in. Yeah. Feels good. Here you go. Good choice, Dorothy. Yay. So, like, what are you doing in my turf? Streaming Chan. Yes. No, I mean, that's what she calls herself. Man, that's a techie name. Yeah, but it's my techie name. Actually, that's not really my name. What's your real name, then? Behind Streaming Chan's awesome mask lies the humble Nicole Chan. Humble. Why not call yourself Streaming Chan? It's not funny. Wait, it's funny that you mention it. You see, when I started, I called myself Nico Chan. I changed websites, so the name felt a bit out of place. Thus I became Streaming Chan. Chen. Everyone nicknamed me Streaming Chan, though, so I went along with it. Oh yeah, like I get it. At one point, I was gonna call myself Dolores Hayes. But then, I realized the name was as subtle as a brick to the face.
Anyways, I'm here because the last time I came, I ended up with greater viewer numbers than usual. And so, I wanted to treat my loyal audience again.
Oh, I see. Well, you came to the right place, especially if you're looking for some comfy fun. Honey here might seem harsh, but you just need to crack her shell. Shut up. See? You just need to say the right thing at the right time, and she'll become a sweetheart. Quiet, you. Don't play hard to get. You know it's true. Hey, stream girl.
That's me.
I'll regret asking this, but don't you have a sponsor? It's weird that it's been this long without some advertisement.
I have. But you see, he was gonna send the draft to his lawyer, as it had a couple of additions, but, let's say, he got too excited with my VR model, and the contract became unreadable.
Oh. So he used the contract to...
Yep. He cut it into a pair of panties and rubbed it vigorously on his penis. I mean, you'd expect certain principles to be upheld, even in the adult VR industry. I reported him, and he got fired. But now they're looking for a new business person thing. Honestly, I think the paper cuts all over his dick are punishment enough. But I mean, why the contract? I don't mind if he jacked off to an image of me, but the contract? That's money that you're holding and soiling right there. I would have gone back on the deal, were it not for the owner paying me a visit and apologizing profusely. Some people, seriously...
Take a paper cuts? I've done enough crazed teacher fantasies to know how they can be a problem. I didn't think you'd need to have experience to understand that. That said, Gil's been grimacing for a full minute now.
Don't, mind me. Huh? But you know, I like you, Dorothy. Why don't we celebrate with beers? My treat.
Okay.
2 big beers. Honey.
Oh, god damn it. 2 big beers. Gotta actually pay attention to what I'm doing here.
No!
He said, interrupting himself. Yeah. Alright. We're on the home stretch. Or are we? Here you go.
Cheers!
Cheers.
So, what do you do, Dorothy?
A sex worker?
Really? You wouldn't happen to have male coworkers, do you?
Am I not good enough for you?
Getting serious? No, sorry. Fooling around, maybe. Still, I want to spice up some premium nights, so...
Do you have a card? I could send you some numbers and pics.
Sure. Here you go.
And here's mine. Just in case you change your mind. Hey, is camgirling like that a good job? Can you earn enough?
More than enough. I could even afford an apartment in the high-end district of Glitch City. It can be a challenge from time to time, though. You can't just do anything and expect people to come back. You need to be varied. Keep it fresh. It's all worked out nicely, though. I'm one of the top streamers on my website. I even got this.
It's Twitch. Yep. Pillow?
It's not just a pillow. Kura, with the website's president on it. It's a trophy in honor of all the money I've brought to the website. It's even a direct line to him. I can use it to call him for tech support on the spot.
Call him.
Let's see. It's busy. Oh well. The only condition they stipulated for this is that I can use it for, premium content. Not that I would have, but you know. Boring nights, lonely nights. Everything can be a dildo if you're brave enough. That kind of stuff. Butt stuff.
Yeah. Like, you tell me. I can show you something too, but only if you let me promote myself at the end of it all.
Sure, go ahead.
Ta-chang!
Like, so cute.
Like, I can see in a stranger to lewd content, but does the streaming site allow it?
Well, first they gave me the means to stream, but my
Yeah.
But my website was different from theirs. Eventually, the demand for adult content grew, so they added lots of gates to let people get lewd.
Like, and they created an age gate because of you?
Yep.
Nice. Is there any other streamers you feel might dethrone you?
Well, MMA Junkie 2040 is seriously becoming a threat by the day. He got this dog to train with him, and suddenly everyone's got interested in mixed martial arts. I wish all the best, but, he's crazy if he thinks he'll take away my spot.
Like, oh yeah, that guy. He was better when he was fatter. Not only was it all the more funny, it was also more inspiring. I'm not exactly a fan of dogs either.
Well, it's been fun, Dorothy, but I gotta go.
Like, mind if I stick with you for a bit?
Oh, by all means, let's continue the escapade then.
Sure. Like, bye, honey.
See ya, honey.
Oh my god. Should I remind Dorothy that those ears of hers are signal jammers? Nah. I wonder if the stream looks distorted though. We're done, boss.
Man, don't you just feel great?
Were we in the same place? Here, Jill. What's this? A bonus. Oh, couldn't it have come the day before? I needed it to pay my rent before I spent all my money. Today I got a taste of the kind of clients you deal with, and keep it up. Well, tomorrow's a big day, so get ready. That goes for both of you.
Son of a bitch. She gave me a bonus.
Son of a bitch. Oh, it won't be. I already bought all the shit. I'll leave the closet open in case you want to hide from the noise. Thanks. She's getting evicted at the end of the month, I guess, so she's going to pack all that garbage up. Oh, there's nothing new on the phone. Nice. All right, well, guess I'll go to work. Saturday, December 31st. Well, let's see. Gil's in the back doing some stuff and probably jerking it. I'll grab some food. I'll go grab some food that I've ordered. They only agreed to work on New Year's if I went to pick it up myself. Are you alright? I'm scared. Gabby will show up at any minute. Relax. Everything will be alright. I can assure you of that. Drink something. Maybe that will cheer you up. Maybe. I'll leave you for a bit, but keep your chin up. If you get through this, I'll give you, I don't know, a hug. Does that work? A hug? A big one. A reward for after everything's said and done. Gotta go. You can do it. Right. Whew, everything's fine. You've been avoiding this for all these years. Now it's time to face it head on. Yeah. Everything's fine. Everything will be better after I talk to Gabby. Boss might even give me a hug. I'm okay.
Hello?
Gabby. Come in.
Excuse me?
Welcome to Valhalla. Hey. You talk first.
No, well,
some days ago, I got a letter. And even odder than getting a letter is the fact that it was from your sister.
What? My sister sent you a letter? That's the first I've heard of it. What did it say?
I don't know. I never opened it. At least, not until now.
Huh?
I figured I should read it with you.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's read it, and then I'll kill you.
Alright then. Wait, what? Sorry.
Just that?
Yep.
Isn't there anything else in the letter? Maybe on the back?
This is just like your sister. I spent days worried about this letter, not wanting to open it for fear of what it might contain. I lost sleep and appetite thinking about it, and after all those worries, after all those problems, after all these years not talking to her, she sends me a letter. A fucking letter of all things. And she just says, sorry. Sorry for what? For our fights? For not talking all these years? Now I'm freaking pissed.
That was my evil plan, you bastard.
Oh, wait, what? Who the what? Are you laughing?
Sorry. I remember all those times my sis provoked you that way. Like that time where she gave you chocolates labeled 1, 2, and 4 during Valentine's Day, and you were pissed about the lack of the 3. Or that time when you left an unopened beer bottle on the table, she sneakily opened it and took a sip. She didn't tell you. She did it and you were confused all day long.
Yeah, she always bragged she knew me like the back of her hand. If the letter was supposed to piss me off like that, I guess she had all the rights to brag.
Maybe she was being sincere, though. She did express to me that when she was sorry on more than one occasion.
She did, huh? You told me she died from localized nanomachine rejection, right?
In her heart, yeah. Instead of the massive rejection that always makes the news, her case was more focused. They usually amputate or replace the part and call it a day. But organs are different. The conditions made her susceptible to transplant rejections.
Not to mention artificial hearts and genetic treatments were out of the question.
Yep. Thing is, apparently, she suffered that since she was 18, but kept it a secret from everyone.
Why?
Hell if I know. I was angry to learn that she hid it. Why didn't she tell me? Was it to avoid worrying me? Was she ashamed? What was it?
Wait, how did she live so normally then?
She had to use a serum. Shots near her heart every 3 days. Apparently the serum burns like hell. The shot even left her a nasty mark where she had to apply them.
Huh, so the thing near her left breast wasn't a birthmark. And the rejection was what ended up killing her.
The nanomachine rejection was what ended up killing her, but they couldn't find out what made her so vulnerable. The doctor said she might have missed a shot, or the shots made her other defenses grow weaker. The conditions could have just gone nuts out of nowhere. Or maybe it was blood pressure. Maybe it was a regular heart attack and rejection acted afterwards. They don't know. She kept it a secret from everyone, so nobody knows. Maybe if she had told me about it, I could have helped her. Maybe she'd still be alive. Maybe she wouldn't have faced it alone instead of just dying in her sleep.
Thinking about what ifs won't bring her back.
Eh?
I spent so much time hammering myself with what ifs after you told me she died. What if I waited to cool down a bit back then? What if I just swallowed my fears at that very moment? What if I'd apologized earlier? What if I'd given a chance to given a chance to the Research Institute thing back then? And the amount just increased threefold after I lashed out at you the other day. But today, I realized something. Having such regrets with the dead is a hollow effort. You're alive, you're here. I could make amends with you, but I can't make amends with the dead. I can't apologize to her like I can apologize to you right now.
Jill.
Lenore's... She's resting now. She's just resting after having that heart condition all these years.
She didn't have to face it alone, though. If she only...
So, let's celebrate her life and achievements. If we are to mourn, let's mourn her together. If we are to honor her, we'll do it together.
Together?
Lenore was a fun-loving person. The best we can do right now is try to lighten up, even if it's only for a moment. I need to ask, though, did she really start to complain about chest pains shortly after I left?
No. She didn't get physically worse after you left or anything. Everything was actually too sudden. She would complain about chest pains from time to time, but that actually goes away back before you left. Back then we thought it was just acid reflux or something. Goddamn Gerard. Gods. I blamed her death on you. I was just too angry back then. Part of me just wanted to put the blame on someone or something. And you didn't deserve that. I'm sorry.
Hey, I'm sorry too, you know. We both have things to apologize for. Don't think too much about it. I should have been more mature and not shouted at you either, so let's just call all that water under the bridge, shall we?
Are you sure?
Of course I am. So, how did you find me exactly?
Well, have you heard of a message board called Danger You?
I have? Yeah?
Well, truth is that I visited from time to time, and the other day I heard a thread that discussed the bar, and the description of the bartender sounded just like you. Are you mad?
No, not mad, more like dumbfounded.
Hey Jill, can you tell me what the problem was back then? What sparked that fight? Weren't you happy with my sister?
Well, Back then I didn't know what to do with myself after I graduated college. I went in and pretty much hated my last couple of years there. It's not far-fetched to think that I only tolerated being there because your sister was with me. She had stopped supporting my studies. Had she stopped supporting my studies, I would have quit right then and there. And then after graduating, I got a very good job offer that she accepted on my behalf in no time. She kept saying it was the best for me and my future, but I was livid. Why did she have to do that? I hated it. I didn't even know if I wanted to go there, but she still insisted so much, like she was forcing that burden on me. And then something about getting married.
You were going to get married?
I don't think we ever took it seriously. It was just something she kept mentioning. Like we didn't think about that down the line, but she mostly teased me with it. But the thought suddenly scared the shit out of me. I loved her, but I don't think I was ready for such a commitment, especially considering what she did. I don't know what I wanted to do, but I wasn't going to let her decide such a big thing for me. I mean, she could be really pushy from time to time. Like I said, I pretty much passed college thanks to being with her, and that was partly because she was so pushy. Even if she had the best intentions, she could be abrasive from time to time. And it rained down on me in that moment. She took it upon herself to make that choice for me. What would have stopped her once we got married? What if she suddenly decided to craft my life to her needs after marriage? I knew her. She would do it thinking it was the best for me. But what about my freedom? My say in the matter?
So that's where you stopped loving Lenore?
No. No. I never stopped loving her, which is why it hurt so much. But you have to understand, I didn't want to wake up 40 years old and work in a job I hate. Just out of routine, getting used to it. I wanted to break from everything for a while and put my thoughts in order. Regroup myself. Think carefully about what to do next.
I can understand. I've sometimes felt the same, although I'm not even in college. So that's what led you to fighting, huh?
You know, the word fight makes it sound like we had exchanged blows or something. It's all silly when I think back to it. Tragically silly. Maybe I was the one who started the fight, getting all defensive about not wanting to take that offer. Perhaps I If I didn't overreact to her arguments about wasting this huge opportunity, maybe she wouldn't have lashed out at me this bad. It could have been avoided if I had just kept a cool head and talked about that with her.
My sister said something like that.
Eh?
I told you she mentioned on more than one occasion how sorry she was about the whole thing, right? Should have listened to her in the end. But instead I kept pushing her. She kept my cool head and said pretty much else would take the best in me. It was her offer, not mine. Should stop projecting myself so much onto her. Something like that.
Freaking Lenore.
Yeah. We are quite the hotheads. You, me, and my sis.
You were supposed to be the mature one, you know. Play your role correctly.
But why didn't you come back, Joe? Did you end up hating us that bad? Or much? Did the break include us too?
No, it's just that... Remember when your sister was giving a class and you broke a window? How you didn't want to see her for fear of being scolded?
But my sister wouldn't have scolded you.
But I was afraid. Dead afraid. I couldn't bring myself to face your sister.
But I faced her back then, and I was, like, 7 at the time. Why couldn't you do it?
It's not quite the same. And in perspective, no matter what reason I come up with, it will never make sense. Everything just sounds very stupid when I look back, you know? Not that it makes things easier. I won't ever get to speak to her again. It feels bad, because it's stupid.
I swear, you and my sister are meant for one another. You both moved on after all that, but neither had the courage to go back and say you're sorry.
And like I said, berating myself over those past mistakes won't bring her back.
I miss her so much, though. We were together all the time, always talking about dumb stuff. I wouldn't call my parents useless, but she was the one I could always talk to. I feel her absence every day. Everything is just so quiet now.
And she was an amazing person. Yeah, she was an amazing person. Mourning is fine and all, but we should be celebrating her life. If she was here, she would tell us that there's no fun in sulking for so long.
She told you that all the time.
Same way she told you to stop rubbing things in people's faces. Both figuratively and literally.
Hey! I was 8 back then.
You still kind of look 8 now. So let's have a toast in her honor, shall we?
A toast?
Yeah, let me get you a drink.
Drink?
Don't worry, trust me. Something to toast Gabby with. Something sweet and totally alcoholic. Like a blue fairy. Yeah. Grab this for a sec.
Okay.
Lenore, I know you're watching from the beyond right now. As I give a drink to your little sister, it's obvious to me that now that we both meant to make amends at some point, but we never got around to it. I can't apologize to you anymore, but I can at the very least make you rest easier. So know that I'll look out for Gabby in your absence. I'll make sure Gabby grows into a fine woman, just like you were. I'll always be there for her. I'll be sure the little brat doesn't face the same problems you and I had.
Hey!
Want to add anything?
I'll always miss her.
Don't say it to me, say it to her.
That's a bit...
Come on, just this once.
I'll always miss you, sis. Sis, you idiot. Why did you keep that secret for so long? Idiot! I always told you everything. Wasn't that enough? You idiotic idiot. Hey, Jill. Promise me you won't be like that knucklehead. Who says knucklehead anyways? You won't keep stuff like that to yourself.
Only if you promise the same to me.
And promise me we won't fight.
I can't do that.
Eh?
You and I are both too thick-headed. Sooner or later we'll clash on some opinion. But what I can promise is that I won't run away like last time. We'll both cool off and talk it over like adults we are.
I'm not an adult.
Let's face it, you've been more mature than I have.
Yeah. Hey, did you know you said that you look after me?
I'll always be there for you, Gabby. I mean, I'm not in Lenore, but I recently got evicted, so I need somewhere to crash. I mean, I wouldn't dare leave my little sister alone.
Jill. Hey, wasn't this a toast?
Right. For Lenore. Faithful sister and girlfriend. Cheers.
Cheers. So, about this drink. Can I drink it?
Do you like it? Take a sip.
It's not bad.
Why not drink it then? You're with an adult. Might as well break this alcohol taboo here now.
Right.
Oh, I think about it. Didn't your sister give you a beer once as a prank?
Oh yeah, that. It was April Fool's. I should have known better when she offered me apple soda. I put bubblegum on the soles of all her shoes in retaliation. She laughed funny, and my jaw hurt for the rest of the day.
Yeah, but did you know you got my drink that time?
Huh?
She gave me a beer, and it turned out to be apple soda.
Oh. Did you get back at her?
Well, I shit in her bed. I mean, I did hide all those dildos in the house that night, only to find out she knew how to use the cucumber. And as follow-up, she used that same cucumber in a salad a few days later. So she said, "Do you like eating me for lunch?"
Jill?
I'll tell you when you're older. Or never at all. Hey Gabby, do your parents know you're here?
They think I'm at Claire's, actually.
Who?
Oh, she's my best friend at school.
Miss Claire knows you're using her as an excuse, right?
Oh, of course. How would she keep her from me otherwise?
True. Will you go to her house afterwards?
To be honest, I didn't think that far. Maybe I will. I do live in the district, but Claire doesn't live close by, so...
Well, it can't be helped. I live nearby and I'm about to be evicted, so you can stay with me.
I mean, sure.
I don't live in a mansion, but I'd say it's comfy enough. At least to spend the night.
Sure. I would love to stay with you.
Great. Hey, does your dad still have that bakery? His bread was really good.
Yep. He opened a second branch last year.
Oh, so he's looking to expand.
I think he got into a partnership with a friend in Motor District. The guy saw an opportunity to, after realizing Motor District had almost no bakeries.
I still remember when your sister introduced me to him. He started shouting, "I knew it! I fucking knew you were a lesbian. Mark 1 for daddy."
I think he had this bet with an acquaintance of his ever since my sis was 12 years old or so. Dad says sis was into girls. Acquaintance didn't believe him. He bet beer on whether he was right or not. That beer bottle is still in the fridge, and it's labeled Sweet Victory.
That's weird. Really weird. Your mom and Lenore never made up, did they?
No. I guess that one wasn't as simple as the said one too many things argument. Mom was always obsessed with high society, and in her circle of friends, a lesbian daughter was a no-no. I'm still on my sis side for that one, though. Mom didn't reject her because she herself was homophobic. She did because her friends were. To Mom, the opinion of her circle of friends was worth more than her own daughter.
How did she react to her death?
I don't know. Mom and Dad broke up 2 years ago.
They did?
They never got married, so there was no proper divorce. I haven't seen her since August, I think.
Did you two fight? Too?
No, she just hasn't shown up.
You must have felt alone, huh? I've been there.
A bit, but I'm not alone anymore, thanks to you.
Thought there was... Wait, I thought there was going to be... I'm gonna guess that it's him. Thought there was going to be a party here. Oh, nope, it's Alma. Son of a bitch. I thought there was supposed to be a party here.
A party?
A small New Year's celebration. Want to stay for it?
I don't want a kid to burden.
Ah, don't worry, will you? You only get cola for the night, though. No alcohol. Maybe it's time to catch up even more. I can introduce you to some friends. Are you in?
If you don't mind me.
Great. Hey, Alma, come here. There's someone I want to introduce you to. It's almost hacking my screen right now, guys. It's gonna get bad. Just gonna pop it up with porn all over it. Valhalla, Cyberpunk Bartender Action. The end.
You've been listening to some guy read things on YouTube.
I hope you've enjoyed our time together. It was quite enjoyable. Meet more. And that's really all I got to say.
If you want to see more, or hear more, or have another fun adventure, I put up new stuff every day. Hardly any of it's good, but I put it up regardless. So, as always, I will...
Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.